Most men think they know what women want in bed, but 90% of the time, they're completely wrong. And I'm not talking about cliches you hear in magazines or those silly pickup guides. I'm talking about the real, secret desires that women rarely admit out loud. If you've ever wondered why she seems satisfied but not mind-blowingly satisfied, or why she suddenly loses interest even though you thought you were doing everything right, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 things women secretly want in bed, things they almost never say, but once you understand them, it can completely change your intimacy and connection. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what women are craving behind closed doors, and how you can give it to them without overthinking or guessing. Hi, I'm Dr. Hannah Cole, a relationship and sexual health expert. Over the past decade, I've helped hundreds of couples unlock deeper intimacy, stronger connections, and more satisfying sex lives. Now, here's the thing, most men think satisfying a woman in bed is all about technique or stamina. But the truth is, it's far more about understanding what she truly wants, and most of the time, she won't tell you directly. That's why so many men end up frustrated or confused, even when they're trying their best. Let me give you a quick example. I once worked with a client who was constantly worried that he wasn't doing enough in bed. He thought foreplay and physical effort were the key, but after a few simple adjustments in how he connected emotionally and listened to subtle cues, his partner's satisfaction skyrocketed. It wasn't about doing more, it was about doing the right things she secretly wants. And here's a statistic that might surprise you. Studies show that over 70% of women say there are things they desire sexually but feel uncomfortable expressing. That means most men are missing out on what could make intimacy truly amazing. In this video, I'm going to reveal those hidden desires, the 5 things women secretly want in bed but rarely say out loud, and I'll give you practical tips for connecting on a level that goes beyond just physical pleasure. By the end of this video, you'll have insights that most men wish they knew years ago, and you'll be able to transform your intimate moments in ways you didn't think were possible. Let's start with the first secret, and honestly, this is the one that trips up most men without them even realizing it. Women often need emotional intimacy before physical pleasure. Here's the number 1 mistake men make that kills intimacy. They jump straight into sex, assuming that physical performance alone will satisfy her. But for many women, sexual satisfaction isn't just about technique, it's about feeling seen, appreciated, and emotionally connected. Think about it, the way you look at her, the way you listen to her, the little teasing jokes or compliments you give, these subtle moments create a sense of closeness that makes every touch more meaningful. Eye contact, playful banter, or even simply showing genuine interest in her day, these are the things that prime her mind and body for deeper pleasure. Here's an example. I worked with a couple where the man thought foreplay was just physical. He was touching and kissing, but his partner wasn't fully present. Once he started combining physical touch with moments of emotional connection, holding her gaze, whispering appreciation, asking her what she liked, their intimacy completely transformed. She became more relaxed, more responsive, and their sexual experiences became far more satisfying for both of them. So how can you cultivate this emotional connection? Start small. Ask open questions and really listen to her answers. Don't just nod, respond, reflect, and show you care. Use gentle compliments and playful teasing to make her feel desired and appreciated. Create moments of shared vulnerability. Share a little about your day, your thoughts, or even a private joke. These seemingly tiny moments build trust and closeness. Remember, emotional connection isn't a side bonus, it's the foundation. When she feels emotionally connected, every touch, every kiss, and every moment in bed is amplified. It's the difference between ordinary intimacy and mind-blowing connection. So before you rush to the physical, ask yourself, are we connected? Does she feel truly seen? If the answer is yes, you're already halfway to giving her exactly what she secretly wants. Now, let's talk about secret number 2, confidence without arrogance. Here's the thing, confidence is incredibly attractive to women. It signals security, self-assuredness, and the ability to lead in intimate moments. But here's the catch, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, and crossing it can instantly kill desire. This tiny change in your approach can completely change her desire for you. Let me explain with an example. Imagine 2 men in the bedroom. The first man is confident, he knows what he likes, he pays attention to his partner, and he takes the lead gently without assuming he knows everything. The second man is arrogant, he ignores cues, assumes his way is the only way, and dismisses her reactions. Who do you think she'll respond to more positively? The answer is obvious, confidence wins every time. Confidence isn't about bragging or forcing dominance, it's about being comfortable in your own skin while tuning into her needs. Women notice when a man is comfortable, when he can hold eye contact, and when he can make her feel safe and desired at the same time. Here are some simple ways to show confidence in the bedroom. Take the lead, but pay attention. Guide the experience, but always read her reactions and adjust. Use your voice. Speak gently, assertively, and clearly about what feels good or what you want. Own your body language. Stand tall, maintain eye contact, and be fully present. Show decisiveness. A small action, like choosing a playful activity or initiating a kiss, demonstrates self-assurance without overthinking. Remember, confidence is magnetic, but arrogance is a turn-off. When you exude genuine confidence, it sets the stage for intimacy and makes her feel safe, desired, and fully engaged. So next time you're in an intimate moment, ask yourself, am I confident, or am I trying to dominate? The answer will make all the difference in how she experiences desire and connection. Secret number 3 is one that most men completely underestimate, slow and attentive touch. Most men rush straight to the finish line, but this one change can make her melt. Here's the truth, women are wired to respond to sensation, connection, and anticipation, not just speed or intensity. How you touch, tease, and explore her body matters far more than how fast you go. Think about foreplay, not just as a warm-up, but as an essential part of the experience. Slow, deliberate movements, gentle kisses, caresses along sensitive areas, and soft whispers can build tension and desire in ways that rushing can't. It's about paying attention to her body's responses, noticing when she shivers, relaxes, or lets out a soft moan, and adjusting your touch accordingly. Here's an example. I worked with a client who always thought foreplay was just a few quick minutes before penetration. His partner often seemed disconnected or rushed. Once he started slowing down, tracing her back, holding her hands, alternating soft kisses with light teasing touches, her responsiveness skyrocketed. She became more engaged, more vocal about what she liked, and their intimacy transformed entirely. So how can you practice slow and attentive touch? Focus on anticipation. Don't rush straight to the main act. Explore her body, listen to her reactions, and build excitement gradually. Vary your touch. Alternate between soft, firm, light, and teasing touches. Sensory variation keeps her engaged and makes every touch more exciting. Pay attention to cues. Her breathing, sounds, and body language are your guide. Follow her lead, mirror her rhythm, and adjust to her pleasure signals. Use your hands and lips creatively. Don't just focus on one area, explore her neck, ears, inner arms, thighs, and other sensitive spots with intention. Remember, intimacy isn't a race. The slower, more attentive, and responsive you are, the more she will feel desired, connected, and completely captivated. Slow down, tune in, and watch the difference it makes in her pleasure. Secret number 4 is something most men completely overlook: variety and spontaneity. She'll never tell you, but she craves this little spark in bed, the excitement of something unexpected that keeps intimacy fresh and thrilling. Routine kills desire faster than you think. If every encounter feels predictable, even the most attentive efforts can start to feel ordinary. Variety doesn't have to mean extreme experimentation, but small surprises can make a huge difference. It could be changing the location, a playful moment on the couch instead of the bedroom, or trying a little role play that makes her laugh and feel desired at the same time. Even small touches, like whispering something unexpected or initiating in a way she doesn't see coming, can reignite desire and connection. Here's an example. I worked with a couple who had been together for years. Their intimacy had become predictable, and excitement was fading. He started introducing small, playful surprises, a candlelit bath, a handwritten note with a teasing message, or a playful game before bed. Suddenly, she was more responsive, engaged, and enthusiastic than she had been in years. The novelty didn't have to be extreme, it just had to break the pattern. So how can you introduce variety and spontaneity in a way that works? Change locations or timing. Surprise her with intimacy outside the usual setting or at unexpected times. Try playful experimentation. A new position, a flirtatious game, or light role play can make intimacy fun and exciting. Introduce small surprises. A thoughtful touch, a whispered compliment, or an unexpected kiss keeps anticipation alive. Be playful and adventurous. The energy you bring is contagious. If you're willing to try something new, she'll be more open and responsive. Remember, desire thrives on excitement and unpredictability. When you break routine and introduce playful variety, you're not just enhancing the physical experience, you're building deeper emotional and sexual connection that she craves but might never say out loud. And now we've arrived at secret number 5, respect and communication. This one simple habit can make her want you more, instantly. Women want to feel safe, understood, and valued in bed, and the way you communicate and show respect has a huge impact on that. It's not just about asking for consent, it's about checking in, listening, and encouraging her verbally in ways that make her feel fully comfortable and connected. When a woman feels respected, she opens up more, experiments more, and experiences greater pleasure. But when communication is missing or boundaries are ignored, even the best physical efforts can fall flat. Here's an example. I worked with a couple where the man assumed he knew what she liked and went straight for it. She was quiet, distant, and less responsive. Once he started asking simple questions, "Does this feel good?" or "Do you like it when I do this?" and genuinely listened to her responses, her excitement and engagement skyrocketed. Respectful communication made her feel safe enough to express herself and fully enjoy the experience. So how can you practice respect and communication in the bedroom? Ask for consent and check in. Simple phrases like, "Do you like this?" or "Should I keep going?" show you care about her comfort and pleasure. Encourage and affirm her. Verbal cues like "You feel amazing" or "I love it when you do that" reinforce positive feelings and connection. Respect boundaries. Pay attention to her reactions and stop immediately if she seems uncomfortable. Respect is sexy, it builds trust and deep desire. Be responsive. Adjust based on her feedback, both verbal and nonverbal. Show that her pleasure matters as much as yours. Remember, physical technique alone can only take you so far. Respectful, communicative intimacy is what makes a woman feel truly connected, desired, and safe, and it's the secret ingredient that elevates a sexual experience from good to unforgettable. Alright, let's quickly recap the 5 secrets women secretly want in bed. 1. Emotional connection before physical pleasure. Women crave feeling seen, appreciated, and emotionally connected before anything else. 2. Confidence without arrogance. Genuine confidence turns her on, while arrogance kills desire. 3. Slow and attentive touch. Pacing, teasing, and exploring her body with care matter far more than speed. 4. Variety and spontaneity. Breaking routine with small surprises keeps intimacy exciting and engaging. 5. Respect and communication. Asking for consent, checking in, and encouraging her makes her feel safe, open, and deeply connected. And here are a couple of bonus tips to take your intimacy even further. Mirror her energy and rhythm. Pay attention to her breathing, movements, and cues. It shows you're fully present. Build anticipation outside the bedroom. Flirty texts, playful jokes, or subtle compliments during the day can make her desire you even more when you're together. By practicing these secrets and small hacks, you're not just improving sex, you're building stronger emotional intimacy, deeper connection, and a happier, more satisfying relationship overall. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about showing that you care, tuning into her desires, and creating an experience that leaves her feeling desired, appreciated, and fully satisfied. If you found these 5 secrets eye-opening, here's what I want you to do next. Like this video if you learned something new, share it with a friend who could benefit, and subscribe so you never miss tips that can transform your intimacy and relationships. And here's a little challenge for you. Comment below which of these secrets surprised you the most, or which one you're most excited to try. I read every comment, and in the next video, I'll reveal a bonus secret that most men never know but women secretly crave. So don't wait, hit that like button, leave your comment, and let's take your intimacy to the next level together.